going on, everybody? Welcome to the RBS Cinema Podcast.
I know Kung Fu.
Show me.
This is Sparta! I'm thinking I'm back.
Why so serious?
Avengers!
Assemble. I'm Batman.
You better lawyer up, asshole. Because I'm not coming back for 30%. I'm coming back for everything.
I'll be back.
You shall not pass!
RBS.
Lovely.
Welcome, everybody, to a brand new episode of RBS Cinema. This week's episode, we are talking about Jurassic World Rebirth. But before we talk about that, I'm your host, Devin. With me is co-host Jack.
I'm still Jack.
And we got a new guest, my neighbor Lou, who is finally here to talk about movies. We've been going on and off for talking about doing this for like months. And it's just like
months now.
just conveniently, hey man, what's going on? And then just being like, yeah, like, you know, I'd love to do the podcast. Okay, cool. And then just like the other day, you beat me to it because I was going to ask you, go like, hey, like, when do you want to come over and do the podcast? But then you literally read my mind before that. You're just like, hey, when are we doing the podcast? So.
Well, yeah, and it's like life's just been so crazy recently, and I finally freed up. And the first thing that popped in my head, I was like, dude, I need to do this podcast with Devin.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to for a long time now.
Right.
Okay. Well, great to have you. Glad you're here. Anything you want to say about like your favorite movie or something like that before we get started? Like,
Yeah, I mean, for me, I guess I'm a war movie fanatic. So one of my favorite movies of all time is Kingdom of Heaven. I take a really big interest in the score of things as I do music, and I mix and master for a little side hustle. So really, just movies with a great score that are just super memorable. Like Zimmer's movies are always good. Like
Oh
from the
yeah,
score
100%.
aspect.
Like Danny Elfman and a slew of different ones.
Oh yeah,
Like,
like John Williams' scores from back in the day were just insanity.
oh yeah,
like
100%.
like you study the greats and hopefully one day you become one, right? So
Yeah.
that's just kind of the,
Like you take what they're doing and an element of each, and then you pretty much try to mix it to your own style of what you like.
pretty much.
Yeah. So
exactly.
okay, I'd be interested to know what you thought of how the score was done in this film, because I have a couple of notes on that.
Yeah, so the thing with the Jurassic Park series in general is like the theme is already there.
Right.
yeah, it's already been established since the first movie.
Exactly.
It's throughout this whole movie too.
Right.
So
And I think it's very interesting, like with the newer movies, especially as they unveil like kind of these, you know, hybrids, like these genetic hybrids
Oh,
that
yeah,
they
yeah.
did, and like how the score kind of changes and how it's kind of familial to certain dinosaurs in old movies that look similar.
yeah,
So, like, for example, like the long neck ones in this one, or like the score, if you go back and watch the ones with the Brachiosaurus,
yeah.
it's still kind of familial to it.
Right.
Not identical, but it's still
But it's
very
still
similar.
there, yeah.
But the problem is they scored the original thematics for those dinosaurs so well that at any point it just doesn't come close.
Right.
Right.
It just
100%.
doesn't come close.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll talk about more in context from when we actually get to that part of the film.
Right.
So, but I'd love to hear your opinions on when we actually get to that part as well.
Oh,
yeah.
But I think that's a really good part that we kind of skimp over sometimes when we talk about movies is the score aspect and how music sort of plays into the scenes as it goes on. So we'd love to hear your opinions on that when we get to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before we get into any of that, I want to thank you all so much for watching, listening, tuning in. However you guys are doing it, we really appreciate you being here. With that also being said, go ahead and check us out on YouTube and on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts, where you can catch all your podcast stuff. And you can also follow us on TikTok and on Instagram, where we'll be posting clips and all that fun stuff. And be sure to share this around, leave a like, leave a comment about a favorite movie that you want us to talk about, or, you know, if you really enjoyed Jurassic Park Rebirth, for instance, or Jurassic World Rebirth, I should say. So let us know in the comment section. So we really appreciate you reaching out and talking to us. So with that also being said, let's go ahead and kick off with Watch List. So who wants to go first for Watch List?
I mean, I really don't have anything for my watch list other than just watching through the not the entirety of the Jurassic Park films. I watched the first one, skipped 2 and 3 because I don't care about them, and then I watched all the Jurassic World trilogy, and then I watched this one. So I just
Okay.
because I wanted to like, me and my girlfriend were watching this. She's a huge Jurassic Park fan, so I wanted to like show her what the modern Jurassic Parks sort of look like because she's seen World before. She partially remembered Fallen Kingdom, but she'd never seen Dominion before.
Yeah.
And then leading up to this, I know that Rebirth has nothing to do with any of those films for the most part.
No, just the background of like, okay, the dinosaurs are around the world and they're basically dying off because they can't adapt to our climate of pollution.
They
and
know
stuff.
they name drop Owen Grady. No, they don't. They name drop Alan Grant
Yeah.
once. Owen Grady's never heard of it from ever again. From
No.
Jurassic World. Films.
No, Chris Pratt,
I don't
any
even
of
think
Karen
did they even
Gillian.
mention John Hammond in this film?
No.
At all.
Nope.
The guy
They
who
did-
like
nope.
started it.
They didn't talk about anybody from the previous one. The only thing they talked about was the facility from the first Jurassic World movie.
So
That's
like,
about it.
Anyway, so that's pretty much all that I watched recently from my watch list. So not too great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to go? Who wants to go next?
I guess I can go. So I had 2 throwback movies of Marvel movies, pre-MCU movies.
Oh shoot.
So I had X2, X-Men 2. So I was listening to the Bad Movies Rule podcast, and they were talking about it because they were doing the first X-Men movie, and I was just like, you know what? It's been forever since I've seen the second one. I'm just gonna fuck it. I'm gonna watch the second one. So I watched it, and I had a great time. Wolverine was Wolverine it up, so as he always does later on in the movies, as Hugh Jackman becomes more comfortable with being the character, he becomes more animalistic in that way.
That bloke
So-
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, a bloody Australian. And it is a great time because, like, the first part of the movie is, I guess I kind of know why they did this. So in the first part of the movie, it's just Wolverine goes to the facility of where he was, like, where he was altered, and just trying to look for answers, and then he goes back to the mansion, and then the bad guys from Stryker, they come in, and then they start kidnapping the kids by shooting them with tranq darts. And Wolverine, of course, he does his Wolverine thing. He starts cutting people up. And that's basically the whole thing of this movie, is that Wolverine just wants to get answers, and Stryker, who has all of the answers, just doesn't, like, he just goes like, hey, like, I have the answers that you're looking for. Okay, cool. Well, now I have to leave, so that way I can continue my master plan of killing all of these mutants. So that's what I want to be able to do. And, like, he kidnaps Charles Xavier, and that's what he tries to have him do, is repurpose Cerebro in his facility, so that way he can start doing that. Because his son is a mutant.
Oh yeah,
and
isn't Angel right?
no, that's in the third one. No, that's from, like, Senator or something like that.
Oh, okay.
So in the third one, they do the what was it? They created this drug or something to where you can abolish the mutant gene.
Wow.
That's what it was. So and then
It's been a
Rogue,
long time since I've seen the original X-Men trilogy.
yeah. So and I still remember all of them. So
Really?
but yeah, like a couple of my favorite scenes was like the mansion scene where Wolverine's just cutting people up. It's so great. I remember being in my bedroom after I saw this movie, jumping off my bed, doing the Wolverine when he jumps off the second story and just like knives a couple guys and then takes a couple more and then throws them back, and he goes like, come on, we have to go. And I'm all like, yes.
Let's go.
So I'm in my room, and I'm watching this, and I'm clapping. I'm like, yeah, that's what we fucking do.
Bro, that's
Like,
peak nostalgia.
yeah. So, and then also the fight with Mystique with the random soldier guys in the facility.
Oh, yeah.
When when they're trying to come up with a plan of going in the facility, and Wolverine goes like, well, Stryker knows me, so I'll just go in and like I'll just like basically put myself on the cross essentially. And Magneto comes in and he just goes like, well, I think I have a better idea. We'll have Mystique go in, play as you, and then that way we have her in. And so especially when Stryker, he goes like, oh, look who came home. Goes in to like actually go and look at Wolverine, and then realizes that's not him. And he goes to the main soldier guy, and he just goes like, if there's one thing that I know, it is my own handiwork. That's not it. Shoot it, kill it, throw it away. And then so they all like step up. They're like, step away, like bring up their guns. And it's so great because then she transforms back into herself, and she's able to slip out of this cuff that they put on her, and then just be able to throw them around. And it's so great.
Step away!
Next up on my list, I have Spider-Man 2. So another
classic.
sequel and another classic.
The best one.
Yeah. So I don't know. We've been at work. We've been throwing back and forth John Jameson quotes.
I say one line from Spider-Man 1, and Kevin just like thinks that, like that's just my personality now.
Yeah. He just
Like,
goes
I quote Green Goblin once,
yeah.
and it's just like now every time he sees me, he's like, "We'll meet again, Spider-Man."
Yeah.
You and me, Spider-Man, we're gonna take this down. It's not even the line.
Yeah.
He's just
It's like, tell me you don't know me without telling me you don't know me.
no. I mean,
That's basically my
he's our like quote unquote boss.
Oh,
yeah,
gotcha.
he's like in our lead position at work.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
basically. But he's a guy who's out on the floor and he does work and stuff like that. So he's not like a guy.
Work? You call that being workful?
He drives a forklift all day, so he's not like a guy in the suit.
He's
basically.
forklift
So,
certified.
No, I drive the forklift all day. He stands around and does nothing.
Shout out to Kevin Lopez, who will not be seeing this podcast because I don't think he watches it.
Probably not.
I don't think he cares about movies that much, but like,
No.
so that whole thing spawned his obsession to probably like want to go back and watch some of the Spider-Man movies.
Because I told you yesterday, I go like, man, now I really want to watch all 3 of the Spider-Man movies.
and you want to watch more pre-MCU movies as such.
Yeah, that'll be a thing for you listening and watching. That here pretty soon, I wanted to do a pre-MCU Marvel month. So this is your heads up. So if you want a specific Marvel movie for us to talk about, please be sure to share that. So because I already have a few. Because you talked about wanting to watch Blade.
Yeah, I did.
Because you never watched it before.
I never seen it before.
So and you have an inkling to watch it, and I'm like, okay, well I own it, so it'll be great.
So maybe at some point we'll do Blade.
Yeah. So, and then that's what made me think, like, oh, why don't we do, like, a pre-MCU Marvel movie month? So
that might be in the near future, potentially. We haven't decided on what month we want to do it, but
yeah.
it could be coming up in the near future. So
Yep.
definitely this year, I think.
Yeah. So, back to Spider-Man 2, back to peak pre-MCU Marvel stuff. I was watching it, and, like, the whole time... It's been years since I've seen this movie. So I was watching it, and I'm like, God, Peter Parker is such a pussy in this movie. Like, he can't just go like, Mary Jane, I love you. But I also understand the cadence of going like, well, I'm also Spider-Man, so I can't tell you. And especially when he misses her play, and then he calls her on the phone the next day at the school, and he goes like, hey, like there's something that came up, like he always says the word disturbance. Oh, there's a disturbance, so I couldn't be there. And so I'm just like, dude, you could have just said, yeah, I got hit by a car by some like guys that were running from the cops. You could have just said that. And because that's literally what happened, and that's why you couldn't make it, because you had to be Spider-Man for that. Like, that was really dumb. But he was going on with this excuse, and then like, oh, deposit 50 more cents if you want another 5 minutes. And so she's like sitting there on the answering machine waiting for him to do this, because she also loves him and stuff, right? And so she goes like, oh, of course, like, you know, walks away, gives up. She goes like, okay, whatever, rolls her eyes. And he goes like, all right, fine, you want the truth? The truth is I'm Spider-Man. And like on a dead phone line and just telling nobody about this in a crowded campus at college.
I'm Spider-Man.
He goes like, I'm Spider-Man. This is the reason why I can't be with you, is because my enemies will know who's closest to me, and then they'll go after them.
I'm Spider-Man. Weird, huh?
Which is true, which is what actually happens in the comics and everything like that.
Right.
Conveniently, I'm also wearing my Spider-Man shirt. So and so, but yeah, I just think that's really funny that I'm just like, okay, obviously can't tell you that you're Spider-Man because you're worried about everybody's safety. But Jesus Christ, grow a fucking pair. Stop being a fucking weakling and just being like, yeah, I just can't do this because I don't have an excuse. And it's just like, come up with better excuses.
Right.
Like, That's all you got to do. And then especially later on in the movie when he goes and he is with Jameson's son's what is it? The inaugural nation of being the astronaut.
It's
thing?
just a
ceremony.
A ceremony, basically.
Yeah.
At the,
of him returning from
my son,
outer
the
space.
astronaut.
Yeah, my son, the astronaut.
Big party for an American hero. My son, the astronaut.
Yeah.
Like, it's so great. But
Where he's yeah. I mean,
and so like
Parker, get a picture.
Yeah, Parker, come on! I called you twice. So great, but he is there, and so it's like after he says like, "Oh, I asked Mary Jane to be my wife," and Peter's like, "Wait, what?" And I'm all like, "You guys weren't even dating for that long. Like, how long has it been in between? Like, oh, I'm interested in this guy from his birthday, and then it's being like, oh yeah, like, oh, like companionship, and it's like, oh, I think it's more than that, and then it's just like." How long has it been since you guys have been dating? Like a few weeks, a few months? I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And
Movie's still peak though.
It
still
is.
Peak.
Yeah.
Could you pay me in advance?
You serious?
But then it was the thing of him going up to her, of going like, "Oh, I still love you." Like, "Oh, I've been doing poetry," and she goes like, "Whatever that means." And then he just starts talking about this poem line, and I'm like, "Just stop! You're fucking! Oh my god, you're so embarrassing! Please stop! I'm getting embarrassed about this."
He's a big nerd, and Dr. Octavius told him to do it. So.
Well, yeah, I know that, but that was before she got proposed to get married, though.
We love each other. I love you.
Yeah.
This is not what two people do when they love. That's the line for the third one.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing someone else.
Yeah.
There's somebody else.
Also, a small blink and you miss it Punisher cameo towards the end of the movie too. What? So it's when Mary Jane she runs away, like she's the runaway bride at the end. She's running through the park. There's a guy that's dressed in all black with black hair who turns back to her, and it's alluded that that's the Punisher.
What?
And
what
it's
makes
actually,
people,
and it is confirmed that
it
was the Punisher. Sam Raimi said himself, like, yeah, that's the Punisher.
Why?
I don't know. It wasn't
weird cameo.
Yeah, it wasn't. Who was it? The guy that played as the Punisher in the 2000s.
Yeah,
I don't remember his name.
It was supposed to be like a new Punisher.
No, it was just supposed to be the Punisher.
What a weird time to show the Punisher.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's confirmed that it was the Punisher at least. So
Marvel fans are weird.
Yeah,
it's like, is that the Punisher?
It wasn't even Marvel fans.
I know,
it was actually
but
Sam Raimi. So
Sam Raimi, what are you doing?
Whatever he wants. He did Darkman that I've talked about on the podcast before.
Darkman.
So
yeah, I know.
So did you ever see that?
I haven't seen that yet.
You should watch it. That's also your homework. Watch Darkman this weekend.
I already have homework, Devin. This is homework.
Yeah. And what are you doing over the weekend?
A lot of stuff, actually.
Yeah,
I gotta file
what?
my taxes, actually.
Oh, okay. Like that's going to take you 20 minutes? You can
maybe.
watch Darkman while doing that.
Well, not if I'm crying while I'm doing it.
Very true. Just try to. I can't watch this movie because I got to do my taxes.
Anything else on your watch list, Devin?
No, that was about it. But yeah, Spider-Man 2 and X2 peak pre-MCU Marvel movies, and now they are apparently in the MCU without actually being associated with the MCU.
Yeah.
So,
Lou, do you have any movies that you've seen besides this one that you want to talk about?
You
don't have to give a whole summary. You can just say whatever you've been watching.
So I guess over the past couple months has been crazy. So
we're talking about in just the past week.
Oh, in the past week?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we don't need that far back.
Yeah,
so in the past week, so actually this is perfect. So my fiance is not the biggest Batman fan of all time.
Really?
And for a while, growing up, I wasn't either. Just because like I said, I'm an action war movie guy.
Yeah.
So if when I was a kid, if there wasn't carnage, it wasn't good.
Right.
So I was like, whatever, Batman.
Yeah.
And then The Dark Knight came out.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And then I was like, okay, now I'm watching everything
that is
Batman.
Peak Batman.
Batman. I was telling Faith and I were having this discussion, and she's like, I just don't get Batman. I'm like, have you ever even seen The Dark Knight? She's like, no. I'm like,
okay, we're changing that right now.
We gotta see The Dark Knight.
You're 23 and you haven't seen The Dark Knight? So I sat her down and we watched the whole thing. And she She recognized 2 scenes and 2 scenes only. The hospital scene where he blows up the hospital.
Yeah.
Where are they?
And obviously, the why so serious.
Yeah.
He turns to me and he says, "Why so serious? Let's put a smile on that face."
Yeah, because that's like those scenes are so like they're memes basically.
Yeah, they're so
100%.
iconic.
You see
and they're
them
memeable.
everywhere, even if you haven't seen The Dark Knight.
Oh, 100%.
Also, the fact that like the interrogation scene of him just going like, "Don't start with the head," it gets all
Oh,
fuzzy,
yeah,
and then especially him just constantly going like punching him in the face, going like, "Where are they? Doof, where are they?" It's all like, "Where are they?" Well, he's at blah 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 blah, and she's at da 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 da. So you might want to hurry. You've only got like a few minutes. So
Yeah, the vape community loves the "Where are they" meme.
yeah, because it's always
when I can't find my vape.
where are they? Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, you can't honestly, like, even me, I love The Dark Knight, and I'm just like, all right, like, I can't find this. I'm like, where are they? Where is it?
But yeah,
it's
it
great.
was really cool to watch it again from just a scorer's perspective.
Oh yeah.
Just, I mean, I will say,
Oh, the
hands
score is great in that movie.
Oh,
it is awesome.
unbelievable.
Isn't it Hans Zimmer that did that? Yeah, that's what I thought.
And the one thing that I will say about Zimmer is the one thing I love studying about him is the way that he builds tension.
Yes.
And it's the sound design that comes with it. Like,
Yes.
why
Oh, yeah,
so
100%.
serious? When you hear that scene for the first time and you hear the like in the background, you first, like, to my ears when I was a kid, I was like, oh, that's just a little like tremolo viola,
Right.
or something like that. Like, no. Like, the coolest thing about Zimmer and the sound designers, I have a buddy who is really, really close with one of his sound designers named Raul, and I had the pleasure of meeting him not so long ago. But the coolest thing about Zimmer sounds is they're not just made up of one thing.
Oh yeah.
He literally pockets frequencies of different things that he records, and his sound designers record. And it's like, what you think you're hearing is like a violin, but it's really like intertwined with the clink of a metal door slamming, but it's just like the impact.
Yeah.
But it's looped as the string sustains.
Yeah.
I love
And
that.
so you get like this really eerie feeling. And what I really want to do this week is, like, I want to dive into just the score itself. Like, I want to listen to it front to back multiple times.
Yeah.
And then throw it through, like, analyzation and, like, watch different content where he breaks down what the hell he was doing.
Yeah.
It was, yeah. I mean, long story short, I mean, the score of The Dark Knight, I feel like, is a top 5 score.
Oh, 100%. Did you hear? Because, like, I recently fell back in love with Linkin Park, like, some odd months ago. But the thing was that I recently saw a TikTok, like, forever ago at that point too, where somebody was talking about, like, the behind the scenes of, like, how they came up with, like, beats or sounds or something like that for music.
Yep.
And it's like the song "Faint" from Linkin Park from Meteora, the beginning part of it.
Yep.
And it's actually from a James Bond movie.
Yep.
And it's just reversed, and they just took, like, I'm like, dude, they fucking cooked with that. And so I was just like, holy shit, I didn't even know about this. I'm like, but I also don't watch James Bond. The only one that I've seen is, like, the Daniel Craig ones.
Yeah.
So, and then he actually recently saw Casino Royale, because what, you haven't seen it before?
I never saw it before. The only Daniel Craig James Bond movie I ever saw was Skyfall.
Yeah.
So I saw that one in theaters.
Shit.
So I just skipped, like, Casino Royale,
5 of
and
them.
then the one after that, which is like
No Time to
Quantum of
Die,
Solace.
wasn't it? Or
Quantum of Solace.
Quantum Solace.
oh
yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That's
So-
right.
So like I have to go back to watching that at some point. So
Yeah.
Little sidebar, actually, for those that are Linkin Park fans on here, if you really want to get into the weeds, the deluxe album of Meteora dropped.
Yeah.
And it has all of Shinoda's demos. Like the first demos, Chester's first vocal demos,
Oh,
like
yeah.
production demos, like Breaking the Habit watching, like listening to that progression, because they have like 3 different stages on there of that song.
Oh yeah.
It is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's crazy when because like I saw this video where I think it was from Hybrid Theory. I think it was their first song or second song or something like that, and they changed it. Like when they were originally doing the demo for it, like it sounded the same, but they just had different vocals for it. And then once you like, of course, you know, like you listen to the song and it is what it is.
Right.
So, but like, it's crazy to think about all that stuff because I listened to Mike, and he was talking about how like, oh, like why did you put like, because this was before the 20th anniversary of that album came out.
Yeah.
And so they came out with like the 3 songs that they were going to put on it.
Oh,
and so
Lost was
it was fire.
Crazy. And the mix, dude.
Yes.
Like if you sorry, we're sidetracking so hard right now, but to bring this to focus, like imagine the quality of the mix on Lost, which is standard today.
Yeah.
Like the saturation, the low end, everything. Now imagine what happens if somebody like Linkin Park takes that engineer that did that, gives them the tape stems of Hybrid Theory, Meteora, all of the good shit, and has them remix it. Dude, I say no more.
Yeah.
Like,
it's fucking stellar. It's mind blowing.
This guy knows ball.
Yeah.
Is my
let him cook.
Is my immediate reaction to this?
Yeah.
This guy knows ball.
Yeah, because they asked Mike in an interview of going like, why didn't you add these songs on the album? And so he goes like, well, they just sounded too similar to other songs that were on the album already. So those were the ones that we put off to the side because we wanted to put these ones in that are on the album. So just because it fit more with the album itself, it fit more with the sound that we were going for and all this bunch of stuff, and now we just decided to re-release all these songs that we never released, and like now you can have it on the 20th anniversary edition of the album, so which is great.
And the other thing too, the Easter egg in Lost is on the bridge. If you listen to when he's screaming, you can hear that it's doubled.
Yeah.
So you have the single vocal down the middle, and then you have 2 Chesters screaming on the side, right? But towards the end, before on the last long note that he sustains, you'll notice that the take on the right cuts out. It's crazy. Like I mean, for a lot like. And then I went back and listened to like, you know, the earlier stuff, and I noticed that comes around pretty often. Right. And it all plays into this glitch style production that Shinoda was essentially puppeteering throughout those early years. And breakbeat in general was, I feel like, for mainstream, was majorly pioneered by Shinoda.
For sure.
And like, especially like now with like new metal and stuff, like no one did it like Shinoda and Chester.
Yeah.
Like,
no, they were the perfect they were the perfect duo, like hands down for new metal, 110%. Like the early 2000s, I feel like that Linkin Park like dominated all of that.
And anybody that wants to come at me and say Korn was better, get fucked. Get fucked.
Yeah, that's right. You heard it here on the RBS Cinema Podcast.
All right, let's circle back to cinema now.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. All right, let's go ahead and get into the weeds of the movie here. So, what we'll do is that we'll go into IMDb. We'll talk about what the movie is specifically about, writer, director, stars, all that boring stuff, and then we'll get into more in depth about what we want to talk about for the movie, and then after that, go on to what we have our final thoughts for this being a rent, buy, or skip, and then we'll go on to suggested people. So, Ed Sheeran, I think that's his name.
Yeesh.
Ed Sheeran.
Yeah,
Ed Sheeran.
I don't even think he's credited.
There he is.
Oh yeah, there he is. Ed Sheeran. So,
Screen maybe.
Screen. Yeah.
All I'm gonna say.
Scrain. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? For as much as for as average as the movie was, at least they had a smoke show and a main character.
Yeah, 100%.
Good God, you cannot go wrong with Scarlet, bro.
I've been seeing on Instagram edits of her and the girl from the other Jurassic World movies, Karen Gillian Howard. Yeah, the redhead.
Brycely Harper.
Yeah,
is her name?
No, not Harper.
Brycely something.
Howard.
Brycely Howard.
Yeah.
I personally I liked Clara more than I liked this lady.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about the edit that I've seen
I feel like
where they switched out one baddie for another because it's like Scarlett Johansson, she's on the boat, so she's running, so her tits bounce a little bit. So I'm just like,
I mean,
what are we doing, dude? Bryce, I think it's Bryce Lee Howard.
Yeah, it is Bryce Lee Howard, because I was like, a woman with 3 men's first names.
Bryce Dallas Howard.
Bryce Dallas Howard. I was thinking Bryce Lee.
No,
but still, that's
I don't know
still
where
3.
Oh yeah, I remember her.
Yeah. So she is a baddie
She
because
was- she
it
was
was all
really-
the one that I would always see from her on Instagram of Jurassic World was her being like crawling on the beach and just seeing how big her ass is, and I'm just
Bro.
like, oh man, like that is peak cinema right there. Let me tell you.
Absolute cinema.
Yeah.
So going off of Wikipedia here, it was written by one person.
Yeah.
So that explains a lot. Based on the characters by Michael Crichton.
Yeah, see
Yep.
there you go. Like I said, they have to have him in the writer shout out. So
I guess on IMDb that makes no sense.
Yeah.
But the budget for this film was about 180 to 225 million dollars. So not quite like
the other ones,
like 28 Days Later, which had a budget of like $5 million.
yeah,
And then it grossed in the box office about $869.1 million. This
Not
film.
bad gains.
yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, the box office is not usually a standard of measuring how good a film is. So.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
But I usually like to look this up for movies that I think are bad.
Yeah,
'Cause I just wanted to see what the budget
want
was.
them, if they do come out with another like Jurassic Park movie, I feel like that they need to make it more of a horror movie.
Can I tell you an interesting bit of trivia for this film? So, Bennett, right, the main character
Yeah.
played by Scarlett Johansson, for this
Mashallah
job
Ali,
to be
yeah.
able to like go extract the blood from dinosaurs on this island,
Yeah.
right? She's making less than Scarlett Johansson was paid to act in this film. She got paid like $18 to $25 million
Yeah.
to be the actress in this film, and Bennett only got paid $10 million, which
Yeah.
$10 million for a deal that could potentially be trillions. He said, like quoted, trillions of dollars. Why would she accept that? like this guy has like loaded pockets, and the most that she can like get out of this guy. Okay, well, $20 million because they double it because they
Yeah.
pull like a little scam on him, but like
Right.
still, that's pennies on the dollar for how much like life saving like heart medicine research that like getting these like dinosaurs to be doing. So I thought that was just absolutely
Well, I
hilarious.
thought that because you said that they doubled it, right?
So it'd be $20 million after they made that
Yeah,
deal
yeah.
where they're like, I don't know, man. So I can't really do this. I would have to, I have to pay for my crew and stuff like that. I was like, well, he could double it if you want.
Right. Take it to the casino.
Yeah,
double
so,
it. Double
I
nothing.
thought that was absolutely ridiculous.
Put it on black.
That
Always bet on black.
Always bet on black.
that the main actress in this
black.
film is just like is
Let it
getting
ride.
paid.
All in on 17 black.
Oh shit, Giggle, you're crazy, man. 17 black.
Let's go.
Crazy, dude.
Let it ride.
Wait, what? What?
17 black.
Oh my god. Heck
shit.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's go home now.
Let it ride.
Okay, stop. Giggle. Stop. 17 black.
Let it ride.
more than her character is for doing something that's way more dangerous than being an actress on a bunch of freaking green screens. you
Right,
know?
100%.
So,
I mean, like she's like Scarlett Johansson is more acclimated to that because of the Avengers movies.
Yeah,
So,
but like,
have you seen Black Widow? God, what a shit show!
I feel
God.
like this is like her character is like a less edgy version of Black Widow.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
She's more
Black Widow was fire. I really liked it.
like the movie.
Yes.
That's a take.
that is okay. Anyway,
I hate Black Widow for the movie for the fact of being like nobody asked for Well, I shouldn't say nobody asked for Black Widow. We asked for a Black Widow movie, but we wanted an origin story, not what. Oh, what was she doing in between Civil War and fucking Infinity War? Nobody gave a shit about that.
We got to keep her more mysterious, Devin. That's her intrigue, is because nobody knows what happened to her.
Yeah, but her
She's
her
mysterious
backstory
and
is
sexy,
fucked up. Well,
you know?
her backstory is fucked up. But that's what we wanted to watch. So
You want to see... Okay.
I guess I wasn't looking for that.
Yeah.
I guess like when I saw Black Widow coming out, I was like, "Oh, Scarlet in a Marvel movie? Okay."
Anyway.
Anyhow,
So,
I got one tagline.
Yeah, only one.
Only one.
That's a good sign
A
when there's
new
only one
era. A new era is born. That's it.
I fucking hope not.
Yeah,
because I don't want to watch any more of a film that was like this.
It's mostly the fact of being like, okay, well, now we'll talk nitty gritty into the movie because like this is a great segue into this. So the whole thing, okay, is about these genetically altered dinosaurs that they were coming up with from from the Jurassic World specifically movies, because this one takes place 17 years after the first Jurassic World movie. And now the facility is all gone. The dinosaurs are basically dying, like I mentioned earlier, because of the pollution that we have made for the planet. There's only one specific.
It's not even just pollution. It's just the climate. It's just climate change.
Yeah, and then that also goes
Triggered
to
by
pollution.
Yeah,
but the thing is that they're going to the island on the equator because it's the only place that they can survive, like the dinosaurs. And just like what we said for the synopsis, that they're going to the island to go and take blood samples from 3 different dinosaurs that are like the biggest of their kind to make basically heart medication that will push off heart disease by 20 years.
I have a problem with this.
Oh, now you have a problem with this.
No, I have a problem with this premise of the dinosaurs that they chose.
Yes.
Mosasaurus, understandable. But the 2 other ones, the Titanosaur and the Quetzalcoatlus, right?
Yeah.
There were 2 bigger ones in Dominion.
Yeah.
But
they're dead.
Are they dead though?
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe they're dead now, but like
the problem is there's so many presumptions with this film to make it make sense.
Yeah.
That was the gripe that I had from the jump.
Right.
Because I watched Dominion right before I watched Rebirth the first time. And I was like, okay, point A is... I don't know how point A got to point B. And the fact that I'm just supposed to sit here and accept that...
Right.
You're already pissing me off.
So, like, remember Dreadnoughtus?
Yeah.
Where was... that one looked bigger than the ones that were in this film.
Oh, 1,000%.
And then the bird that attacked the plane as they were going
down.
Yeah.
That looked way bigger than the one that was in this film.
Yeah.
So, like, they never even tried to, like, they never brought up those ones up again. We don't know if the reason they can't go for those ones anymore is because they're dead or not. But the most ridiculous presumption that this film makes is that nobody cares about dinosaurs anymore.
No, because literally the first like what is it, like the first 10-15 minutes is the CEO guy that is making the drug for the company. Like he's stuck in traffic because there's a what is it, like brontosaurus that is dying in the street, and he goes back into his car and he goes like, fuck dude, get the hell out of the way, die faster. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, like, and that's insane, dude.
This same presumption was in the first Jurassic World movie as well, that the reason they needed to make Jurassic World at all is because the novelty of dinosaurs is gone.
Yeah.
And that makes absolutely no sense to me. That
like
people are still willing to go to zoos
yeah.
to animals that already exist and have
right.
existed for a long time.
That's the reason why that they were doing the genetically altered modification for dinosaurs, was because that people aren't that enthused about dinosaurs anymore because they're basically kind of like the fucking zoos now.
Can we talk about the D-Rex for a second?
Which one's the D-Rex? Is that one from the first one?
No, the one in this film.
Oh yeah. So
the genetic,
because like that was the first dinosaur. Yeah, like let's get into this, okay? Because I have a problem with this one. So he's first introduced within the first 5 minutes of the film.
This whole opening scene is ridiculous.
Because of the fact that, and like they say, it's 17 years before the first movie.
Day.
Yeah. So before present day of the events for this movie. So it's like these guys are doing stuff in the facility and everything like that, and like they're monitoring the dinosaur. And then the guy has a Snickers wrapper, and he's eating a Snickers, and he drops it, and then it gets sucked in. I'm like, that's going to go in there. Sure enough, it gets sucked into the place where they're doing tests.
There's a Snickers wrapper in there.
Yeah.
But what happens now? Is it like decontaminate, or what I didn't expect for it is to be sucked up into the door.
Well,
vents.
it's being vacuum sealed, and that's pretty much why. But I also don't understand that either.
Why are there
it's
vents
being pressurized.
in the doors?
Yeah, it's pressurized. So
And
I don't know why.
does the Snickers wrapper going into the door short circuit it and make the entire system
Right.
shut down?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
That
either.
was
It
a
makes
bit
no
of a
sense.
stretch.
It's kind of like, oh, I'm gonna set this milk chocolate bar on this keyboard, and hopefully it doesn't fry everything. And then, sure enough, it melts. It's like, what happened?
Are the people making these genetic dinosaurs just so much less incompetent than the people who designed Jurassic Park in the first place?
Pretty much, because that's what they
to-
did throughout. Like even in the first one, they genetically altered a T-Rex to have all of the characteristics of all of the carnivorous dinosaurs. So it had everything that a carnivore from different ones would have, all smashed into one fucking thing.
Yeah,
it had camouflage.
The Indominus Rex, yeah.
Yeah, it had camouflage and everything.
Here's my thing as well with that. At least the Indominus Rex looked like a dinosaur.
Yeah, it did. Because this one just had like this bulbous around its head. It had like fucking like 6 extra arms or some shit.
The T-Rex is just a monster.
Yeah, it's just a monster.
It's not even a dinosaur
It's
anymore.
not.
No.
And like we're only introduced to it, and you barely even see it in the first beginning opening of the movie, and then we see it for like 15 minutes at the end. That's it.
It's
and it doesn't even do anything.
The entire length of the film
Right.
until the very end.
Don't introduce a brand new dinosaur and then fucking just say, okay, you know what? Fuck it. It's not going to be about the dinosaur. It's like, then why fucking even introduce it? Why? Why do that? So
and
the fact that not even the fact that it wasn't even on screen, the fact that it was not mentioned through 75% of the film.
They just said, oh, like they genetically altered dinosaurs for just to have more attraction for people to come back and see it. I'm like, dude, I would still fucking love just to go and see the regular fucking dinosaurs. Like, how cool would that be?
It is the audacity to claim that people would not
care
would lose
about
interest
these dinosaurs.
in seeing dinosaurs.
Yeah, because you would still have kids that would still want to go and see them. Like, oh my god, like I want to go see the fucking T-Rex, or I want to go see the Velociraptors, or I want to go see the Bronchiosaurus, or whatever.
And that more care isn't given to like contain these animals now. Like, we seriously can't
contain any of them,
right? So, or we can't kill them.
Yeah,
you know. If they really are a problem, then why are we just letting them die? Why not just get rid of them? You know?
Right.
Why not just
my biggest thing is that there always needs to be a catalyst in order to wreak havoc and let the dinosaurs loose and kill everybody. Like that's all that it is. So, but
this movie introduces several different important pieces of important information, forgets about them, and then brings them back up.
Yeah. Or it's also the thing where hey, we have not just one or two, but we have 4 different movies besides this one that we have all this extensive information for. All of these characters. Yeah, all of these characters that set this whole thing into motion, and it's all like, okay, well, fuck them. All of these other dinosaurs that you love, like Blue, never to be seen,
Blue's
never
gone.
to be heard of,
Blue's daughter is
nothing.
gone.
Yeah, nothing.
Goodbye to the clone that was made. She doesn't appear in this movie at all.
Right.
She's not important anymore.
No.
So long to Dr. Grant, Sattler, and Malcolm. Goodbye to Owen Grady and Claire. They don't matter anymore.
At least in the Ghostbusters movies, they actually found a way to introduce those characters into the new ones. And even in what was it, the last one that came out, Frozen Empire, they found a way to get all of the guys in there, all of them to come back as Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
So
I think the funny observation that I made was the scientist guy, I forget his name. The one who's a civilian and he's not getting paid for any of this, which is ridiculous as well, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
All the mercenaries are getting paid. He's getting nothing out of this.
Yeah.
He's getting the experience.
He's getting the experience.
That was some great.
Yeah, Dr. Henry Loomis is his name.
He looks like a mixture of Alan Grant and Ian Malcolm smashed together.
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know if that was the intention.
Maybe that's what happened to them. They had a love child, and this is him.
I don't know if that was the intention of the writers and the casting to make him look like he is a combination of those two, but he has the philosophy of Dr. Malcolm, but he's a scientist.
He was also under Grant's wing too, is what he said.
Because that's the one time that his name gets dropped, and then he never mentions him ever again.
No. Like, and like it takes them an hour to get to the island. That was the whole antithesis of this, of going like, hey, we know where these dinosaurs are. Let's go to the island. Let's go and get their DNA.
Well,
it takes them an hour to get there in the movie.
Because they're all sailing on the water in the ocean.
And then they also have to circle back and rescue this family that got capsized by the
mosasaurus.
Yeah, the mosasaurus, which that's what they're fucking looking for anyway. And then they're all like, oh yeah, we're going to get to the island in like 10 minutes. But now we have to circle back for 45 just to go and get this family.
So we can kidnap this family, by the way.
Yeah. And get them into harm's way.
There was absolutely no reason why they couldn't have dropped them off back at the closest port.
Yeah.
They were under some sort of imaginary time crunch. Mm-hmm. There was no urgency to this mission, by the way.
No.
Like the little bit of urgency that was there was like, oh, what if our competition gets there before them? We didn't
what
see anybody else
competition?
on the island.
Yeah. What competition?
It was just them. They're the only people on the island.
Right.
If there was maybe another rival faction that was trying to I think
it would have been a lot more interesting if he actually included another rival gang to come on, and then it's all like, let's see who can get to it faster, and then it's just like,
here's another thing, and then we can have more people being killed by dinosaurs.
Yes, instead of just like cool. A group of like 10 people.
The plot armor of this random family who thought it was a good idea to
sail the ocean
across dinosaur infested waters from Barbados to Cape Town, which is in Africa.
Yeah,
they are sailing from the Caribbean islands
to the southernmost point of Africa,
right?
Through waters that are known to have dinosaurs in them.
Yeah,
and they didn't. The dad didn't know that.
Right.
And he brought his 2 daughters and the useless boyfriend who I hated the first time I saw him.
Yeah, he's such an asshole. And he goes like, oh man, I'm so tired. Like, oh man. Like, and he goes like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm just going to do it.
I would have thrown his ass overboard.
Oh yeah.
Absolute pussy.
And then like even the dad asked the daughter like, what the fuck do you see in him? And so she goes like, oh, you just don't see him the way that I see him. And I'm just like,
I know I don't.
What? And then later on he goes like, oh, I know what she sees in you now. And I'm like, doing fucking what? He's literally done nothing. And then he just like, they try to have this moment, and then he goes like, well, I have to go take a piss, so fuck you. Like,
I have absolutely no attachment to any of these characters.
No, not whatsoever.
At all. I don't care.
I didn't care about this at all.
And Bennett and the crew, like Scarlett Johansson and the rest of the guys on the boat.
Yeah.
Right? They keep bringing up their backstories.
Oh yeah.
Like we're supposed to care.
Like, your team died. Like, how was that? It's just like, my wife left me because we couldn't actually have a child.
I don't care.
Yeah.
You're bringing up all this random bullshit, and
it's to have people actually connect with these characters, to have them care.
This is Jurassic World. Give me the dinosaurs, bro.
That's why I said if they're going to make another Jurassic Park movie, they need to make it into a horror movie. 100%.
Dude, that would actually that's an idea I can get behind.
There's a great video on YouTube that explains the intricacies of what it would take to be able to turn Jurassic Park into a horror movie, and he goes into depth about how there's a lot of content on YouTube of like found footage that are based off of the original Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
There's a great series called Muldoon's Logs, which is based off of the perspective of the guy who was containing the Velociraptors in the first movie, and the creator of these videos are like taking basically camera footage of him inspecting the raptors, and it's all like film grain and like first person and there's like it looks like found footage,
right.
So, and that is like it's pretty scary stuff, honestly. So if you're looking for more of like a dinosaurs are scary, and they should be treated as such, there's definitely a lot of good content on YouTube.
And I feel like they should take that angle if they were to do it, because I think the found footage angle of horror is just immensely terrifying.
The idea of like there's a Tyrannosaurus Rex in the neighborhood.
Right.
Dude, it's dark.
Yeah.
And
then all of a sudden it's dark. Like, we could literally make this into a script too, of an idea of just being like, okay, it's dark, it's in the neighborhood, it's a suburban area. Literally, it's raining, and then all of a sudden, like, lightning strikes, and then you just see the silhouette of the T-Rex, and you hear it roar, and you're just like, holy shit!
Dude,
like,
even if they did something with a megalodon,
yeah,
in the ocean, and it's like your boat like is out of gas,
yeah,
and you have no way to communicate.
Yeah, you're on the radio,
and you're
just like,
surrounded by
Mayday.
megalodons.
Yeah.
Like that is some like that type
is terrifying.
of shit. I would love that.
Yeah,
like any scenes that were at night in this film, aside from like the very like finale like scenes, of, like with the D-Rex and stuff. 2 velociraptors literally come and try to kill the boyfriend.
I was going to also mention this
pissing,
too, and then the fucking pterodactyl like dinosaur comes out and just kills them both.
The Mutodon is what it's called.
Yeah,
which is, again, stupid name.
Right.
I
think looked more like with feathers too.
What it was, I think what it was supposed to be is a mix between a velociraptor and a pterodactyl.
Yeah, probably.
Which is just the most like 5-year-old concept ever.
What if I just put these 2 dinosaurs together?
What if these 2 dinosaurs were put together? That's a good idea.
Yeah.
And then like they kill the velociraptors immediately. So
and then
one flies and one is on the ground. How do they procreate?
Yeah. Well, the thing like obviously genetically altered, but the thing is that like, and it's off screen too because you just see him pissing, and it's from like the basically chest up, and all of a sudden, like, they stop, and then he turns around, and then it's flying away with the velociraptor. Because it's got its kill, and it's going to eat.
And that's why Owen Grady's not in this film, because they only need Owen Grady when when a raptor is involved.
Yeah.
Right?
Also,
if there's no raptors, then we can't get Chris Evans to be Owen Grady.
Also, the fact that you mean Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt.
You said Chris Evans.
There's a lot of Chris's.
Yeah. Chris Pine, Chris Pratt, Chris Evans, Chris.
A lot of Chris's.
Yeah.
Chris
so,
Hemsworth.
but like, you know, you also have when they're on the island, they're walking through the jungle. It's like Mahershala Ali and it was Jonathan Bailey, Loomis, where they're talking about how they wanted to die. And so Mahershala Ali goes like, "Oh, like I don't want to die in the jungle." So one place I don't want to die in the jungle. And Loomis goes like, yeah, if I were to die, I would want to like die somewhere.
Die in shallow water so that my bones become fossilized. And, like,
I refuse to die in the jungle.
My dream is I die in a shallow sea and am buried quickly by silt.
That's beautiful.
It's the best chance of being fossilized that way.
You're a weirdo.
You talking about?
Right. And it's just like, tell me that you're obsessed with dinosaurs without telling me you're obsessed with dinosaurs.
Man,
I don't believe he's obsessed with dinosaurs at all. I don't believe that these guys are particularly passionate about anything.
Not at all.
Well, and I think the worst part about this is like there's just a certain tinge to how the actors portrayed them that you can just tell they were not in this for the story at all.
They just didn't care.
It was a check.
Yeah.
Like literally, like even.
Cool, I'll take like my billions of dollars and go home.
Right,
cool,
1000%.
Like,
it's just like, dude, like this movie is gonna get such big backlash because for one, the story sucks.
Yeah.
2, like way too long on character
so
development.
long.
Like
of a
they
movie.
milked the shit out of these characters.
Like I said, it took them an hour to get to the island out of an over 2 hour long runtime.
Don't show me 15 characters. Show me 15 dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Give me 2 people and 15 dinosaurs.
There were more characters. There were more people characters in this film
than dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
100%. Like that's what I fucking hated about this. I'm like, I don't care about these characters. Let me see the dinosaurs.
We don't get to see the
care.
intricacies of the raptor personality.
I wanted to see because when they mentioned the genetically altered dinosaurs, besides the fucking D-Rex, whatever the fuck bullshit, I was just like, I want to see how fucked up these dinosaurs are. I want to see a glob of a dinosaur that's trying to eat somebody. Like that's what I wanted to see.
So
like a genetic reject of the fucking shit.
So much time building these genetically modified dinosaurs so they could only make 2
and it's
of them.
It's a blink and you miss it moment for some of them, like the fucking whatever, the one that you mentioned that killed the 2 velociraptors.
Well, no,
that's a blink and you miss moment of a genetically altered dinosaur.
Like this had all of the makings to make a great horror movie.
Yeah.
Genetically altered dinosaurs. Show me the rejects. Give me 2 people that get stranded on the island, and watch them try to survive.
Or 2 like Green Beret teams of going back and forth and fighting with dinosaurs around them.
Like Kong Skull Island.
Yeah.
Like I there was no suspense in this film whatsoever.
No.
I had
definitely
I had no.
There were times when I'm just
qualms
sitting there
about whether
scrolling
or
on my
not
phone and I'm like, yeah, okay,
there were no
cool.
qualms about whether or not the characters are going to survive or not.
Yeah. And then do we want to just skip to like the end?
No.
Okay.
No, I got more to say. I'm not done ripping this movie apart. I hate the family so much.
Yeah.
The boyfriend's character development like just flipped.
Yeah.
Like he was an asshole on the boat, and then as soon as he gets to the island, he's like, okay, I care about your daughter now.
Yeah.
The dad's leg was broken.
Oh yeah.
He broke his leg on the ship.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, he and his youngest daughter, he made the executive decision to jump off the boat.
Yep.
Into dinosaur-infested waters.
Yep. Before
with
they
a
even
broken leg.
Yeah, and then he goes like, "Oh well, we need to get off the boat because it's sinking."
And then,
no, the fuck it isn't. It's still running. Like it's not going to explode. Yeah.
Miraculously.
Yeah.
Miraculously, they make it to the island.
Right.
His leg. His leg is still broken.
I love the fact that
I'm not done yet.
Well, yeah. I just love the fact that the one girl, she had like the giant pack, like the bigger pack that she had, and she immediately gets eaten. Like as soon as she goes to like grab it, like, and then the other thing too is like she didn't let go; she just held on to it, and I'm like, "Let go! We need that equipment. What are you doing?"
She had about as much plot relevance as like a lot of the characters that survived.
Yeah, she's just like land ho. Okay, cool. Now we made it to the island. Cool,
okay.
Awesome.
So, I'm gonna be talking about this guy's fucking leg. So he was no, I'm serious. They miraculously make it to the island.
Yeah.
And then they start hiking.
Yeah.
Uphill, like in rugged terrain, by the way, through the jungle.
They also fell down. Yeah, they also
fell down, and only like later on did they say, "Okay, now I need a cane."
Yeah.
You walked uphill with a broken leg. You should not be moving right now. It's either a broken leg or you got a dislocated hip or something. You're in no condition to be able to move at all. And somehow they're also able to completely sorry.
No,
like,
they're good.
They're also
no, I just switched the names so that way we know who's who. So
okay. Okay. I was about to say the T-Rex scene.
Yeah.
With
the raft. Yeah.
We have to talk about this scene.
Yeah.
Because it is again miraculous.
I did like the fact
nobody was killed during this exchange.
I did like the fact that like she goes onto the dock and so she finds the raft. But this isn't what I thought was cool. The cool thing was that like there was I never fucking keep track of any of the dinosaur names, but it's the one that has like the
Dilophosaurus, I believe.
Yeah. So he has a spinning acid.
Yeah.
And so like he screams at her and then runs off. And it's just like that should be your telltale sign of being like, okay, something is here, so I need to fucking leave.
Right.
But she doesn't do that. But here's the thing: when she's grabbing the raft, she looks behind her, and then there's the T-Rex that just rolls over because it's asleep.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, cool. And then when she goes inside and she comes out, and then she goes to like rip open the raft, and the raft is like sideways.
Yeah.
And then so she pushes over, and it's gone. And I'm like, the fuck do you mean this thing's gone? It's not that fucking fast.
It's gone. It didn't make a sound.
Right.
The sound design is terrible.
Oh, dude, don't even get me started.
For these dinosaurs, the first movie, the it's so iconic. When the T-Rex starts walking, the ground shakes.
Yeah.
You're telling me that the D-Rex and the T-Rex made absolutely no sounds moving around? You couldn't tell where they were?
Yeah.
Those things are massive.
Oh, yeah.
And you would hear them moving around even if you couldn't see them. But the fact that T-Rex just got up and it just disappeared
vanished
from view.
Yeah, just vanished out of the blue, and then it's like
it's not
and
scary.
then all of a, and then all of a sudden
silly.
it just comes out. And it's just like, surprise! I'm fucking here now, and it's just like, what the fuck?
It goes to drink. It doesn't even go to investigate the loud sound that was in front of it. It just went to go get a drink of water.
Like that should have been a velociraptor.
Yeah.
For that scene, it should have been a velociraptor.
Right.
Or a pack of velociraptors.
Exactly. Like
Right.
it needs to be something small because that right there, that was the moment the movie truthfully lost me.
Yeah.
Like I've sat
Oh, so now
through,
we have a sneaky T-Rex. Fuck you,
dude. Yeah, like I've sat through so many movies with too slow a character development.
Yep.
But often, at least the climax scene is worth it,
right?
And the climb is worth it.
Yeah.
Once you're done with the whole backstory, but this. Soon as I saw
there's just a continuous climb, and it's very slow trekking.
Yeah, it's too slow.
Yeah,
and on top of the fact that it's like, and then to piggyback on the scores, it's like you said, like the first one is just so iconic. The themes of especially like the first three, the original trilogy, they're so good.
Yeah,
you cannot do it better.
No.
And
not
it's
at all.
like these dudes are like the filmmaker broke their hit virginity.
Yeah.
And it's like they just keep going back. The franchise just keeps going back. They're like, oh no, we can make it better. We can make it better. Dude, you're not going to do it.
I think it was pretty dumb that they just keep reusing the score every time that a new dinosaur came up. They're just like, oh wow, and like they're trying to get that magic back that they had for the first one when they first found the Bronchiosauruses, and it's just like, like holy shit, like there's dinosaurs here, and it's just like
Of course there's dinosaurs here.
That's why you're there in the first place.
Dinosaurs have been here for like two decades now.
Yeah, they've been trying to, like, throughout the course of the movie, like they kept putting in the score for like da 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 da, and then it's just like, okay, like they're having this magical moment of them realizing, oh wow, like look at how great this is. You're on a deadly fucking island where there's just a shit ton of dinosaurs that haven't seen anybody for how fucking ever long, for basically like since the third one.
I think like the best way I can describe it is like the original score when Alan Grant and Ellie Sattler first see the Brachiosaur for the first time, and the music starts swelling.
Yeah.
And then it cuts
slow
to the big screen of like, oh my god, dinosaurs are in the world again.
Yeah.
You can't use that same score again
right.
to show dinosaurs because we already know that dinosaurs exist. There's
right. The first 10 minutes you show a dinosaur.
Well, and two problems with that. One, you can't recreate the scene. Two,
no.
You can't use that score without a Brachiosaurus
right.
in the shot, or a Brontosaurus in the shot.
Right.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, now, at the end, I get it. If you need to tie it all together and give people the classic Jurassic Park, like, that's fine.
Do it once.
Yeah.
They did
right.
it like 3 times.
Yeah, they did it in the beginning.
Like, dude, you guys, they keep honey dipping you.
Yeah.
Because they don't even full send it.
No.
They just give you like a little piece of it. It's like, dude, don't edge me like that.
Oh,
if
hey,
you're gonna
like,
give me it, give me it.
Remember this song? You really like this song? Here it is, fucking 5 more times throughout the course of this movie. After a while, you're just like, okay, we get it. It's Jurassic Park. Can we move on from this fucking score?
Dude, yeah.
I thought the Titanosauruses were also really lame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like the whirling tails. What was with the weird fin that they have? Why do they have a sail on them?
Oh, they're only here just so that way the Monstosaurus can like hunt in a pack.
No, the Spinosauruses. I'm talking about the giant Brachiosaurs that have the weird.
Oh
long
yeah.
tail
Okay, yeah.
Well, again, why couldn't they have just used the Dreadnoughtus? You know, they had already made a model for it. They already sort of built that thing in CGI.
Yeah,
and they just made another dinosaur for literally no reason.
Yeah.
Dude, if
you can reuse that. We've already seen that before. If you're trying to say that we only need the blood for the biggest dinosaurs that are in the world currently.
Yeah,
you already sort of introduced one that was that big.
Right.
And just save a little bit of money, use it again. No one's gonna care.
Right.
But they are gonna care if there's these weird looking new ones that don't remind you of the ones from the original movies.
And they just flat out suck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I did love the fact that when they get to the the pterodactyl eggs, and then all of a sudden the pterodactyl's in there. I know it's not a pterodactyl. I don't give a fuck. But
it's a pterodactyl pterosaur.
Yeah, whatever bullshit. Yeah. But when the French guy, they're trying to pull him up, and so he's coming up, and it's a pterodactyl eating him at the same time.
Hold on!
I was like,
And,
yep,
like,
I fucking figured that was gonna happen.
He like bangs on the rock, and that's what draws it towards him. And then he like throws his hammer at it to like gets
his attention. Yeah,
and he just gets.
He goes like, pull me up, pull me up, pull me up. Like what?
Like you're gonna make it eat everybody now?
Right.
Oh, yeah. Also, the scientist guy like falling from that height and being totally fine.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
just by hitting like the tree line, like the branches. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Why can't it just be like
that was instant impalement?
Yeah,
in the real
100%,
world.
yeah.
More people needed to die in that film.
Plot
Yes.
armor.
I'm convinced.
Plot armor. We needed these, like the family, Scarlett Johansson, Mashallah Ali, and
Because
Henry.
they're gonna take the blood and they're gonna open source it.
And then,
it's
of
gonna
course,
be cheaper
like-
for everybody.
and then, of
it's
course-
like that's not how pharmaceuticals work.
Right, and it's also, of course, like they're walking through the jungle, and then the CEO guy, he finds a gun that because somebody crashed a plane and they're holding a gun. I'm like,
Because
why
we
would you
need-
be holding a gun though?
Because we need to
just
have-
trying to shoot at
because
the
we need to
dinosaurs.
have the
Nah, I
villain
just
of
shoot
the
myself in the
movie-
head at that point.
Man,
honestly.
We need to have the villain of the movie have a gun at
Yeah,
the end.
and
so
then
he
at
can,
the
like,
end, he
friend
just
people.
goes like, "All right, like I'll take like," and the fact that
the gun works.
Yeah, the gun works for one,
Yeah.
and two, it's also the fact that Scarlett Johansson starts questioning him of going like, "Hey, why didn't you go and save that girl that fell off the boat?" And so he goes like, "Oh, I tried to." And it's like, "No, the fuck you didn't." It's because that she knew what he was doing.
Well, also, but like, aren't they in like an illegal? Like this is a no-fly zone, no contact. You can't come
Correct.
here. It's illegal.
It's completely
Like,
covert.
He was like, he was trying to stop her from calling Mayday because they're not supposed to be here.
Right.
But they don't like play on that at all. It's just like,
No.
no, I'm evil and I'm going to throw this girl off the boat because she's not doing what I want her to do.
Right.
And she's just a little brat. And just like, why'd you kill me?
Right.
Why'd you try to kill me? And I was like,
I didn't try to kill you. Like,
he actually didn't.
no,
Like,
he didn't save her, but
Yeah.
he didn't try to kill her.
he didn't like
He
I'm
didn't
gonna
push her or anything.
off to the dinosaurs with you, which would have
Right.
been like
Like
That
a
would've
lot
been
more
crazy.
villainous. Yeah, a lot more villainous for sure. Of going like,
Yeah.
oh, well, now we know who the fuck the human villain is.
But there was no like ambiguity about whether or not he was like a bad guy or not.
no, not at
Could
all.
we didn't there was no chance for a twist villain.
Well, the
No.
problem
Like,
is
there.
like they're allowing people to create. They're allowing the audience to make him a villain based off of
His characteristics.
Correct,
Yeah.
and also like their narratives that they live by.
Right.
Because that's the other
Oh,
thing
he's the
with
CEO
movies.
tycoon, so of course he's going to be
Yeah,
the bad guy.
and it's
blah, blah,
like,
blah.
dude, and that's the other thing that freaking pisses me off about movies nowadays too, is like the fact that they have to push so much social narratives now.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I mean, me personally, like, I love everybody. I don't care what you believe. Like, when I go to a movie, god damn it, just give me a movie.
Yeah.
Give me a movie. Don't give me some fucking social hierarchy. Oh, I'm gonna get on my pedestal because I'm a movie director. No.
Yeah.
Stop. Just
Who is
give
it?
me
Bong
the meat.
Joon-ho? I think that's his name. Bong Joon-ho.
I'd be
where
curious
all
to
of his,
know-
where all
yeah.
of his movies are like, oh, there's the super rich and powerful, and then there's the super, like, poor and decrepit people, like
Right.
hierarchy.
Right.
Um,
Like that does,
narrative.
yeah, and like that, like that narrative itself, like without pushing it in that way, is great.
Yeah,
if
Snowpiercer,
if you have a
Mickey
rags to riches
17.
story that acknowledges the financial hierarchy, that's one thing.
Yeah.
Like that's cool, but like making it like such a centerpiece and making it a dig at people at either side,
Yeah.
is crazy.
Like my probably my favorite Bong Joon-ho movie is Parasite. And like it
I don't
has
think
that
I've seen that one.
It's so good. It's I think it's Korean, Japanese. I think it's Korean, but like it's so good. Like it's just to get a little bit of a side tangent here, but it's all about this poor family and how they want to be able to become rich, and so they do a lot of like side jobs and stuff. One of the guys, like one of the sons, he ends up becoming a tutor for like this rich girl, and so he starts getting in with them and everything, and then he starts coming up with this plan to make the family basically take in with the rich family of like basically doing odd jobs for them, of going like, oh, I'm going to do the maid, I'm going to be the driver, I'm going to be the tutor, I'm going to be this person, and then they go out and then they basically infiltrate the rich house of having the rich lifestyle. And it's so good. It's so good.
I'll have to check it out.
You have to watch it.
Yeah, I'll check
that's gonna be your homework. So
yeah, I'm with it.
So, but yeah, do we want to just skip to the end when they're trying to get off the island?
No, I have a couple more things. I'm sorry.
Hey,
listen,
I was not expecting this to be 2 hours, Jack. So,
well, I'll make them quick. So,
Okay.
back to the rafting scene with the T-Rex,
Yes.
right?
Okay.
The fact that the T-Rex didn't puncture that.
Yeah.
fucking raft-
oh yeah,
there we
it was
go.
like puncture proof, and it's just like plot armor.
And
It's plot armor
like,
because they need the
T-Rex
raft, so why not?
Is so comically slow.
Yes.
Why do they do this? Why do they like artificially
suspense.
slow down these animals? They could like the beginning, like the first Jurassic Park. I get it. They're driving in a Jeep. He's sprinting to catch up with him,
Yep.
and they just barely manage to get away.
Yep.
He is literally trotting through the water, and
Yeah.
they're like just like they're slowly
Through, like,
getting
a
away.
waterfall, too.
He could have caught up to them.
Yeah.
Right. And the fact that the raft gets pushed underwater and they move through this little tiny choke point, and the T-Rex can't get through it.
Yep.
He could have gone around.
Oh yeah.
If he,
100%.
but he just decided, nah.
He
I'm
could
not
have
hungry
busted
enough.
through it too.
Yeah.
It's a T fucking Rex.
Yeah, and
Dude weighs what? 300 tons?
Right.
like the fact
Seen
that
him
like
bash through fucking cement, so why not rock?
Right.
that the four of them got away from that unscathed is ridiculous. And the
One
raft,
of them should have died.
The raft just pops up. It's fine.
Yeah.
It literally had a T-Rex's jaws like trying to puncture through the top of it.
Yeah.
It's fine. It literally had it like its teeth like biting into the side of it. It's an inflatable raft. It's fine.
Right.
We're good. Also, the
Keyword is inflatable.
I love the little tiny baby dinosaur that's clearly there to sell.
Oh, the what is it?
Dolores.
The Triceratops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That they got separated from back when they were.
I
about to
figured
get-
that the mom was gonna come out and start fucking rampaging, going, "Where the fuck's my cat?"
Dude, that's what
Like-
I was waiting for.
There's a couple of like moments in this movie where you think a dinosaur is about to pop out, but it's
But it
just like a
doesn't.
rumbling through the bushes, or like
And it's like a small
tentacle
one, yeah.
going through the water. And it's like, what was that?
Right.
Did we get to see what that was? Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope,
Moving
moving on.
on.
Yep.
But somehow that little tiny baby dinosaur got separated from them near the water's edge.
Yeah.
They went down rapids, right? And then somehow it teleported to
it
where they
finds them.
were in the gas station
Yeah.
later on in the film.
Yeah,
Right.
that was crazy.
Where did it come from? Where did it go? Why should I care about this little baby dinosaur? It's not even that cute.
Right, and then she takes it with her too.
I'm just going
Like,
to take this
they're-
dinosaur that's going to die because we're going back to the place that's not the equator.
That
Right.
was the part that really irked me. I was like, dude, you did all of this, built that entire narrative, and then you're gonna take it back.
Right.
Yeah, and then that dinosaur's going to die.
Oh yeah.
Because it's not
kinda-
getting enough oxygen. It's gonna
No.
die, and you're gonna have to like just.
Plus, it's gonna get bigger, like the size of a fucking house. So unless you have a house or you have a ranch or something, that thing's gonna die.
no, but
within a
but
week.
my daughter has to get over the trauma of us being kidnapped.
And what
sent
great
this,
way to
like-
get over the trauma than having a thing that reminds her of the trauma that she just went
Like it's
through. A dinosaur.
It's super
Like-
fucked up that they constantly try to say like, "Oh, let's go save this family," and they're just like, "We just forget about it."
Yeah.
And then it's like Bennett too. Like
Now we
Scarlett
have-
Johansson. Like at one point it's like, I gotta worry about the money, you know.
Yeah.
And then
It's all
then-
about the money,
then
Spider-Man.
Shifts halfway through again, completely reversal 180 of her
Yeah.
mindset. It's like, okay, maybe we should go save that family. You know?
Right.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
Those are my points. I don't think I really have anything else.
Okay.
We want to talk about the ending then.
Yeah. Because like they're just trying to get off the island. The D-Rex comes out and it's just like, oh, I'm a mutant freak, but I'm gonna kill you anyway. And it's just
Pharmaceutical
like, fuck
guy
you.
that gets eaten in the briefcase. Oh, by
Yeah,
the way,
because, like,
anytime
that's
that
the-
something gets chained to a person's hand, like
It
a
gets
briefcase
lopped off.
gets handcuffed to your hand gets cut off.
Yep.
I called it.
Yep.
As soon as
Because he's
his-
driving
his
around the
arm's getting
island.
cut off.
Because
Yeah.
he's driving around the island. He's trying to figure out a way to get off, and he can't. And then he just goes right back to where the fuck they were anyway.
What?
And like, what did he do? Driving around in a giant fucking circle? Like, how the hell did that happen?
That was crazy.
The scale of the D-Rex is also questionable because in one shot it was like literally biting the front of a helicopter off, and then later on he's holding like the pharmaceutical guy in his hand. He's
really small.
It's really small. So like,
well, he had like fucking 6 other arms.
They fucked up
too.
the scale.
Yeah,
they just forgot.
Yeah, they fumbled the bag on that.
Yeah, they definitely fumbled.
It's just a silly, stupid CGI monster that's not even a dinosaur. I don't care about it.
Right, and then also the fact that Mashallah Ali tries to like sacrifice himself. They're like, "Oh, he's attracted to the light."
It's like, okay, he's
my
dead.
Biggest, My biggest thing is that like he's running around with the flare, right?
Throw
the
flare away.
Exactly. I'm like, throw the fucking flare if he's going to be attracted to the light. Throw the fucking flare.
That's what they did in the original Jurassic Park.
Right.
It almost worked if Malcolm didn't do it himself. You know?
Because, like, that's what Grant did. He goes like, hey, fucking come here. And then he throws it, and then the T-Rex goes after it.
And then Ian puts his up.
Yeah.
And then it goes after him. So it almost worked. But he just never even does that, and then he survives.
Yeah. He somehow survives because then he shoots off a flare gun. And then it's just like, oh, okay. Like, whatever.
Also, there's no end-of-movie dinosaur battle.
Right. Because all of them do.
Me off.
All of them do. All of them have, like, especially in Jurassic World, was the fact that, like, oh, you had the T-Rex with the Indominus Rex, and then you also had the Velociraptors that were helping the T-Rex.
And then in Fallen Kingdom, you had, like, the Velociraptor versus the Indoraptor.
Yeah.
And then in Dominion, you have the
T-Rex.
dinosaur with the knives for hands, like the Freddy Krueger dinosaur versus the
T-Rex,
versus the Giganotosaurus.
Yeah.
So you get to have that, even though it was kind of shoehorned in at the last minute. At least it was there. This movie had none of it, so that D-Rex just gets to survive.
Yeah, now they're just there. It's just there.
It's an abomination against nature, and we don't get to kill it.
Right.
Maybe they'll come back in the next movie and then they'll try to kill it.
Please don't.
No,
Just don't even.
No more movies.
Yeah, no more
Jurassic World. Jurassic Park.
We don't want to. We don't want to hear. We don't want to see a sequel of this movie.
No,
not at all. All right, is that it?
That's it. Sorry.
Okay. Cool.
I had a lot of gripes for this. Oh wait, that's not it. Sorry. Okay, last thing. Last thing. I swear, I have Annie's ranking list.
Yeah, we were going to do that after we were talking about the movie.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Then I guess we'll save that for later.
Yeah. So, if we don't have anything else to talk about the movie,
don't talk about this film.
We'll talk about our ratings. So,
God.
Now this is the point where we talk about this being a rent, a buy, or a skip. So, a rent is just it's an alright type of movie. It's an occasional watch. A buy is a fuck yeah type of movie. I will love this movie. I will put it up on my bookshelf for other movies for me to look at in my collection. Or is it a piece of dog shit movie where, don't even recommend it to people. It's not a guilty pleasure. It's nothing. Like, I fucking hate this movie. So I think we're all in an unanimous decision, but I'll say that it's a skip.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Bang! That was easy.
We already talked about all our gripes with the movie, so I'm not even going to go further into it. Who wants to go next?
Yeah, that's definitely a skip for me.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Bang! That was easy.
You got 2 skips.
Yeah.
It's a skip. This is just an irredeemable piece of garbage.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Bang! That was easy.
Yeah. It doesn't have any cadence with the other Jurassic Park movies. Nothing about it is great.
Why did this movie need to be made?
But what about the dinosaurs?
There was no purpose. Dominion was like, dude, it ended on such, like, it was cool.
Yeah.
It was cool right where it was.
It had narrative beats to it.
Yes.
This one had nothing.
Dude.
I felt nothing throughout the entirety of this film.
This definitely was a contract fulfiller.
It's kind of like eating a meal and then you still feel hungry afterwards.
I would be curious to know when this film was written, of whether or not it was written during the writer's strike.
Quite possibly. It's what it seems like.
It definitely feels like it was one of those movies from like late 2000s that was written during the writer's strike, where it just has no purpose whatsoever.
Right.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to feel about this movie?
Yeah. All right. I did want to do a rankings list of the Jurassic Park and World movies to see where we liked all these movies. It's because there's so many of them now.
Right.
So,
So you have your list, and my girlfriend Annie has hers.
Yeah.
I can't give a list because I haven't seen 2 and 3 because I heard they were bad, so
Well,
I can't accurately rank them on my.
the third one is better than the second one, so there's that at least.
But
So-
I'll give you Annie's, and I'll sort of like piggyback off of hers.
Yeah, I haven't
So-
seen all of them either, so I'm kind of sitting this too.
Yeah. So for me, it would have to be the OG Jurassic Park.
Well, yeah,
Like, that's top tier.
Yep.
Jurassic World is number 2 for me, only just because of the fact that it recaptures that magic of what you felt when you first watched Jurassic Park. So
That I can agree on.
yeah, so that's the only reason why that's number 2 for me. I feel like number 3 is probably the third one. Probably like I'll do like top 5 because like there's a shit ton of
You're
movies.
talking about Jurassic Park 3, right?
Yeah, Jurassic Park 3.
Okay.
Probably the fourth one is probably the second Jurassic World movie, and then probably number 5 would be Dominion. No, this one. No. I feel like number, I don't know, probably the third one, Jurassic World, is top 5.
Okay.
So
Annie ranked them as the first one is the best one.
Yeah, of course.
She says that Jurassic Park 3 is her second favorite.
yeah, there's some people that really like the third one compared to the others.
If you grew up with those movies, and I can see why you would like them a lot.
Yeah.
She thinks that World is in third place.
Yeah.
I think that World is it can be pretty good. It also has a bunch of these stupid, weird logic gaps.
Yeah.
And they're like, why would they make a dinosaur that they don't know what's in it?
Right.
Why would they?
Why would they make it with camouflage where they can't fucking see
When
it?
it's supposed to be like an animal that you're supposed to see in the zoo.
Right.
Right.
Where is it? Like I
Where
think there's even some people that said like, well, where is it? Where is it? And like you can't see it because it's camouflaged.
So there's like 2 whole videos about how like Jurassic World is sometimes devoid of logic.
Yeah.
It's a great watch. So World is number 3.
Mhm.
Fallen Kingdom is number 4.
Okay.
For her, and then Jurassic Park 2 is number 5. I think that's what it was. And then she had a toss up between which was worse, Rebirth or Dominion. She found Dominion extremely boring.
Yeah. It's these last 2 Jurassic World movies that were just like, I don't give a fuck. Like they tried to have the old cast in the Dominion come back.
But they actually
to
did
recapture the magic.
They
And that's
actually
what it was.
I feel like they did a decent job. You know, they actually like
it was okay.
They got the nostalgia lines in there.
Right.
They got to meet it's like a clash of old versus new.
Yeah. Right.
And while I didn't like I feel like it dragged on certain times, it was nice to see like Owen Grady and Claire interacting with the original 3 from the first Jurassic Park.
Yeah. I agree.
So, I think that this is the worst Jurassic movie
100%.
ever made.
No,
Yeah.
100%.
It's this one that is the worst. Second worst is Dominion.
I don't agree that Dominion is the worst one. I feel like this
is abysmal.
I never want to see this movie ever again.
Yeah.
If I had to pick between the 2 worst Jurassic World movies, because like even 2 is better than both of these combined.
Oh, 100%.
Like that's what's fucking crazy about it is like in the Jurassic World park movies, like 2 is far superior than both of these combined, and it's fucking, and that just has Ian Malcolm in it. Like that's it. Like
I didn't like the clone like subplot.
Yeah.
For
the third one,
Maisie. We didn't need that.
No,
we didn't need like humans being made with dino DNA and all that sort
right.
of dumb
Oh, she's
bullshit.
part dinosaur. What?
Well, she's not part dinosaur, but
Well,
she's reptilian.
She was made in the same way
look at her eyes.
that the dinosaurs were made.
That clever
She
girl.
doesn't have dinosaur DNA in them, but like, again, it's we didn't need that, but
No.
it was fine. It was fine. We didn't need this entire movie.
Yeah,
we didn't need Rebirth.
I'm cool off of Jurassic Park and World. Dude.
Rebirth.
I mean, what else is there to do?
Right. Because like, why go back to the island at all?
Right.
Like, at least they had a purpose to go back to the island, but even then, it's just like, okay, well, what are you gonna do afterwards?
Yeah.
So,
that damn
like, after
Snickers,
this, what?
That damn Snickers bar, man.
Yeah.
This whole thing.
You're not
goddamn
when you're
Snickers.
hungry.
That's it. Down with Snickers. Down.
Now I just want an edit of that where it's just like
Now I actually want a Snickers bar.
the guy being eaten by the D-Rex at the beginning of the movie is like, Snickers, you're not you. When you're hungry.
Yeah.
I just want I want him to be photoshopped. It's just a big Snickers bar.
Oh yeah, 100%.
If
Anyway.
Snickers was smart, they'd run the ad campaign.
Oh, 100%. Like they also have the Dr. Pepper too, like shout out in the like little gas station.
There's a lot of stuff in there,
So, yeah.
like Cheetos. There's bottles of.
But I mean,
Squirt
like
in there.
Dr. Pepper usually has like their like they did it for this movie where they just had all the different dinosaurs on all of the different cans and shit that you can buy from.
Oh
Dr.
yeah,
Pepper.
that's right. Yeah,
So
I do
because they
remember
also
that.
did that for like Transformers, they did that for fucking the Marvel movies. So Dr. Pepper is just it with the movies. Like, let me tell you,
Sidebar.
Coke and Pepsi are just in the movie. No,
Right.
Dr. Pepper has the branding
Yeah.
for the movie. It's just like, dude. fuck
And
you.
the sidebar,
Like-
I will never forget when they dropped Dr. Pepper Cherry. And
Oh,
they,
yeah.
and they pioneered it with Kiss.
Mm-hmm.
And then they
Yeah.
doubled back on it with Transformers. You
Yeah.
remember that?
Uh-huh.
Because they had the black can
Yep.
with the freaking Decepticons on them.
Yep.
Ooh.
Fucking dope.
It was I wish I'd have saved one.
Yeah.
Because that's a complete collector's item at this point.
I tried to save the Marvel ones. No, it was the Batman versus Superman ones that I had. I had those
yeah.
ones. So
Those are sick. I
Yeah.
remember those.
yeah,
Yeah,
and then
don't-
one of them, a couple of them started leaking because I had like a few that were Batman. So there was like a couple of them that were leaking. I'm like, all right, I gotta throw these out now. They're getting too old. Fuck it.
All right.
So let's move on to suggestive people.
Suggestive people, yes.
So if you're not too familiar with this, so what we'll do is that we'll go into IMDb. Depending on what our rating is, we will go do 1, 10, sometimes both star review onto IMDb and see what other people have to say about the movie. So because all three of us say that it's a skip, we're just going to do a 10-star review.
10-star review.
See what people are ranting and raving about this one. So, series most meaningful installment. No, the fuck it isn't.
Oh my god.
With
You're smoking crack.
3 fucking exclamation points, let me tell you. Some of the scenes are so dark, but some of the scenes are very awesome to watch.
See, that's already a gripe.
Yeah. Everybody needs to see this film. No, they don't, honestly. I never know this movie is coming out very sooner than I expect. It's been almost 3 years since we got another sequel. It's not because I didn't like the idea, but some of the Jurassic World movies comes out after 20 years or maybe less or more. But still, I loved the movie. The series not most meaningful plot and script. Best screenplay, best music, best frequency, best actors and actresses like Scarlett Johansson, Mahershala Ali. Everyone should watch.
That is insane.
That's
Because-
You
first of
literally
all,
said
this
nothing.
is rage bait.
Yeah,
This has to be
honestly.
It's broken English. It's
best
Yeah.
music. You're
They just
Bro.
repurposed the original soundtrack. That's all that they did for it.
No, I feel like if there's one thing that I hated a lot in this one, was just the soundtrack just being reused. So
Well,
the score was just awful.
yeah.
I hated it.
Well, and like that one got 131 dislikes too, and 66 people said it was helpful. So a lot of people were like, "No, you're wrong.
Yeah,
bad take."
I would say the critical reception for this movie was quite.
Do you know what's funny?
Do you know this movie is nominated for an Oscar?
Yes, I did see that.
Best visual effects.
Yeah,
This movie is nominated for an Oscar.
yeah, I did see that.
For
Fucking where?
CGI
Dude,
dinosaurs.
and I think, but now that I think about it, I almost think like from an award perspective, when they made this movie, I wonder if it turned out so shit because they were trying to pioneer something different.
Maybe.
Because that's often what I see is like a lot of the movies that are nominated for like VFX and stuff like that, they're shit.
Oh yeah.
Like they're shit because
Right.
they have to pioneer it somewhere.
Right.
But they'll win it, and then everyone's like, "Oh my god, now I need to go see this," and everyone gets married to VFX.
Right.
I watched this film and I see like nominated for best VFX, and I'm like, I just want to go watch Kong Skull Island again.
Dude,
Right.
yeah, like that was a great movie.
That movie was beautiful.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I recently saw.
such a great.
I saw
looking
another
movie.
clip.
So much color.
Yeah, I saw another clip of Tom Hiddleston talking about them doing like the fight scene with them and like the creatures through the smoke, and like he was wearing like the face mask and stuff, and like how they went through the visual effects and everything like that. So like after they got done with the visual effects, that it's just like, oh man, like it looks so great.
Yeah.
Like it's amazing. But
I don't believe this movie will be nominated.
I think it's only just because of the fact that they redesigned some of the dinosaurs. I think that's all that it is.
I don't
So-
care. I don't really like the designs that
yeah.
much.
So
Who
I don't know.
are they up against?
I don't know.
I
also don't care.
I just saw on Netflix that it was nominated for best visual effects.
Yeah. Which, by the way, you can check this out on Netflix. So
it's
for
right,
free.
It's right there on Netflix
if you want to.
Gotcha.
But yeah, and then we'll do this one, and then we'll end it here. So like they said that, it's a nice refresh. This was a great fresh take on the original trilogy.
Insane.
You're not based it off the original trilogy because Jurassic World is the quadrilogy, and now this is the 5th movie in this installment.
So that was a fucking lie.
It was nice to see some of the original dinosaurs along with the super freaky new creature. Fucking where was the new creature? You saw maybe a total of 20 minutes of it, and that's it.
Maybe.
Super freaky new creation.
Yeah.
It's literally a monster.
Right. It had an quote unquote alien vibe to it with how some of the scary scenes were filmed.
No, I was not
No,
scared.
There was no scary scenes at all.
I really enjoyed it. Fucking
Written
why?
by an 8-year-old.
Right.
I was never worried once that a character on screen that was going to get eaten by a dinosaur.
Dude,
Right.
this guy definitely wets the bed,
Right.
bro.
Scarlett was great. She really can play a tough character. The guy from Bridgerton was obviously good, and then the rest of the cast was just fine. I don't know who the hell she means by the guy from Bridgerton. Maybe the guy that was speaking French. Because Mahershala Ali wasn't in that, so maybe.
I don't know. I don't watch Bridgerton. I don't care.
I think it was a nice start to hopefully better next trilogy compared to the last 2 movies led by Chris Pratt. This was a great fresh take on the original trilogy. You already said that. It was nice to see some of the original dinosaurs along with the super freaky new creature. You already said that.
Chris Pratt gets a lot of shit.
Cyclical phrasing. What the?
Like, Chris Pratt gets a lot of
See,
shit for
this is
some
the
of
kind
his
of shit that
acting
we have to
performances.
fucking deal with on a weekly basis.
But I don't think he was that bad in the Jurassic World movies. I must say it. I thought he was fine. He was acceptable.
Chris Pratt?
He was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah, he was fine.
Yeah.
He's definitely better than ScarJo. I mean,
Right.
Yeah.
Because, like, she's just, like, what, a hired mercenary or some shit like that? So I don't know.
Yeah, like, she wasn't even there for the dinosaur. She was there for the check.
Yeah.
At the end
Pretty
of the
much.
day.
everybody that was there for the check.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
either in real life
like,
or in the movie,
you've got-
they were there for the check.
Yeah.
You've got ScarJo, and then you got a bunch of B-list actors.
Right.
basically.
Well, except for Mahershala Ali. He's also an A-list actor.
Yeah,
I-
he is, yeah.
I had never seen him before, personally.
Yeah.
Never seen anything he was in.
Well, like I said, he's going to be the new
Okay, so
Blade
it's-
whenever that happens.
It's ScarJo and Mahershala Ali, and then it's like a bunch
of
of
randos.
I wouldn't even go as far as say C-list actors.
Yeah.
I have no idea who any of these people were
Right.
at all. I don't care about.
Well, Ed Scarin, I think that's his name.
The British isn't the British guy from Deadpool?
Yeah, Ed
He's
Scarin.
Ajax, right?
Yeah. I already said that. Like,
I
what happened
I don't
to
know
Francis?
names. I don't know
Yeah.
them. I just recognize him. Like, oh, wait a
Yeah,
minute. I
he's
see how his
Ajax.
mouth is.
That's a
moving.
funny way to say you weren't listening.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening.
Which often happens on the show.
I'm
so-
gonna keep it a buck. I was not listening.
Yeah, I figured as much. So,
Okay.
But
anything else we want to talk about this movie?
I was going to say, anything else? I have nothing.
Nah.
All right, so we'll call it here. So, again, thank you everybody so much for watching, listening, tuning in, and how you guys are doing it. We really appreciate you being here. Again, be sure to subscribe to the channel on all those things. Be sure to do all the stuff, like everything, comment, share, all that stuff.
I want you to tell all your friends about me.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you to Lou for giving time out of your schedule to be able to.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We'd love to have
and
you back if you're interested in doing more of these.
Feel,
let me know,
feel
yeah.
free to text me and let me know, like, hey, what are you talking about this week? I'm like, oh, like, we haven't found anything. And it's like, cool, can we talk about this? So
We'd love to hear suggestions. So.
Yeah, Last of the Mohicans.
okay.
Last of the Mohicans. Have you guys have seen that, right?
No.
I have
You've never seen Last of... Oh, bro.
I've heard of it, but
Yeah. So
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
coming soon, Last of the Mohicans with Lou coming back.
Come
So-
on.
But
for sure.
yep. So all right, let's get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.